Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. How is everybody doing right now? I'm doing so good. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing, but get ready. It's only going to get better from here because we're going to be doing something very cool today. We're going to be doing some landscaping. We're going to be doing some terraforming. We're going to be doing some path work. We're going to just give some more life to this area. We're going to expand the farm to a certain little spot just so we can do this on CamiCam. And oh man, I released the video yesterday. You guys killed it with all the likes and loves and shares and stuff because we made a top 5 paths in Minecraft. So we're gonna pretty much use what we learned from that one into this world. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I'm gonna put a little link in the description. Also, this little iCard should pop up right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bing! On the top somewhere. Okay, there it is. Really cool path video, and I want to do a bunch more of those. I got 5 new ones in mind to do little custom paths, which is awesome. I love that. It's just so much fun. It gives new life to your Minecraft world. You know, connecting one location to another with different ways to do paths. Man, come on, that's just too much fun. But today we're going off the books. Let's turn around. We are going off the project board to do this path. So we're gonna add let me grab this one. We're gonna add another one, and we're gonna pretty much just do it and break it today. Terraforming path stuff. There we go. Terraforming path stuff. There we go. That's what we're doing today. But we are going to get to the water tower, the woodcutter, tree orchard, butcher, bakery, and the general store later on. I went ahead and I switched the blacksmith to this side, and we're done. This is pretty much just going to hold one more. I remember somebody making a little comment to make a book, like a book and quill, to show all the projects once the board in the back is done. So we're going to end up doing that. We'll probably leave the board full of the stuff here in the back, but start a little book with all the stuff we've done, which is really cool to have. Really awesome. Good idea, whoever did that. But today, come with me. Let's go ahead and do some awesome path work. And this is what we have so far. If you haven't seen it, if you're new to the channel, hi, how you doing? My name is TheMythicalSausage. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Now, we're also going to be doing some trees, some custom trees like this one. We're going to be doing some trees like these. I'm going to show you how we do it. Also going to show you how we connect these roads together and what's the whole purpose of connecting all these roads. Anyways, you know, I'll show you. A lot of these trees are not really fully on custom. Like this one, I just pretty much made a big tree, added these details to the bottom to make it more customized. So we're going to be doing some of that. And I'll show you how I do these. These are totally custom. This is not normal. And these, so mixing up all the different trees that we have, show you how we do the path in this world, and we'll get into that. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna do a little walkie around here. Waka waka. That's Fozzie from what is that? It says what is that? Frag? Where's Fozzie? Oh my God, that's from the Muppets. So we're gonna be doing a lot of this fun stuff today, and some of these I have to modify too, because you see I like taking away these exposed pieces, so I'll show you how we did that. And the last episode, Bubbles is here hanging out. She's waiting for me to do that custom path, right girl? You cute. Here you go. The best. He's the best. But we did this last episode, and you guys killed it with a man. So far, I think we have like 300 likes, which is insane. It's insane, okay? And a lot of people wanted me to redo this as a tutorial, so that could be coming out very soon. And I heard you in the comment section. Everybody wants to see every single one of these builds as a tutorial. Don't worry. We're gonna be doing them. I promise. We're gonna get to it. Especially this one. This was a fun one. But we're gonna be doing a lot of this stuff coming up very soon. Now, in the last episode, I asked you guys. There was 2 common question of the day thingy things. I asked you, what do you guys struggle with the most? And man, you guys just gave me so many things to go off of. I'll probably touch on some of them on this episode. Also, I'm gonna add that common question of the day for that is coming at the end of the video. But at the beginning of the video, I want to go ahead and give you a little nugget of amazingness. Thank you so much. The next one was, oh man, you guys went nuts in the comment section too, letting me know, what do you want me to name this beautiful sword, this beautiful diamond sword that right now it's a lonely sword. It doesn't have a name. It's not completely OP like it's supposed to be. Right now we have sharpness 4, unbreaking, looting 2, knockback, and fire aspect. That's it. We need to get it to looting 3, and I want to throw in a little sweeping edge on this thing, which will be amazing. using. Maybe looting. I don't know. We'll see. Not looting. Mending. We're gonna have to get that. I want to keep the sword forever and ever. But we're naming this sword right now, so don't you even worry about it. We're gonna name it, and this is hopefully I got the right one. This is the comment of the day. We're naming this sword, and if you haven't noticed, hopefully if I remember, it has some music in the background just leading up to it. But please don't copyright strike me, Nintendo. But the sword is gonna be called, and it was named by Momo Thug Life, the Master Sword. Cue Legend of Zelda music. Hopefully I remember to put some music. If not, that would have been very awkward. But thank you so much, Momo. You're the best, man. We had a lot of cool entries. The close ones that almost made it was from Deadpool. Who told me that? Crafty Mom. She was like, call it B Arthur. But I remember in Deadpool, there was 2 swords. One was B, the other one was Arthur. We can't dual wield swords in Minecraft, so I couldn't do it. I would love to, but I wish I could dual wield. We could technically dual wield. We can only use one. The other one's just going to be like just dangling. We almost named it B Arthur, okay, from Deadpool. And another one was Excalibur, man. So many people wanted Excalibur. That's a beautiful sword, a historic sword. We almost named it that, but I have to go with my Legend of Zelda Link's Master Sword. Come out. Oh, it is Bubbles, why didn't you tell me it was nighttime? We're gonna name this sword right now, so let's go. We got some levels, we got this. Let's go. Oh, baby, the music in the background. Let's go. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. The Master Sword. Oh my God, there's 32 levels to name this. Oh my God. Because I love you guys! Why? I just spent 32 levels to call this a Master Sword. It was worth it. Bubbles, look at this sword. Da -na 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 -na. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me make it daytime. All right, let's do this. So, notice this area right here. Very clean, very boring. Flat plains land. Nothing to it. So we're gonna go ahead and transform this little spot, and this is what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna make a little path. It's gonna go this way, and we're gonna kind of zigzag a little bit, make this area look nice. We're gonna put some trees. We're gonna put a nice little path. This path is gonna lead to a really nice little spot right here, because a lot of people have been telling me, and for very good reason, okay, that there's a lot of buildings here. There's the blacksmith. There's a stable. There's a bunch of farm buildings. There's a silo. There's, there has to be some workers in this area. There has to be people who tend to this farm besides me, okay? And I'm thinking about bringing some villagers down to give a little more life to this area. But we need some farmhouses. We need some houses in this area for people who actually work here, who go home and go to sleep. Like the blacksmith has his own little house, so that's fine. The water wheel person, they technically have a little spot upstairs. There's no bed up there. There's just storage. But whatever. There's a couple of these spots that actually have livable spaces. But like the barn, if you work at the barn, you're not living in the barn. It stinks in there, okay? It stinks. It smells. It stank, okay? So you want a spot to live. So, Bubbles, I hear you, girl. Here, have another piece of chicken. My God, she's so loud. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a path that's going to lead over to a little area where we're going to put maybe a couple farmhouses, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 tops. So it's going to be right here. Beautiful area. The real estate in this area, you got to get it quick right now, because once these buildings start popping up, this area is going to boom, man. Look at this as waterside property. Come on, man. Real estating with sausage. Is that a word? Okay, bye. Now, listen. This is the path we're going to take. Now, let's start off with our basics. So, what do I like to do for paths in this world is start out with the actual path block, because it's very, very beautiful. And if you notice, everything around here leads through a path block like this. If you notice also to the left and right of those path blocks, we have a lot of coarse dirt. We have a lot of gravel, a little bit of loveliness, some bushes along the way. So this is how I do this specific path. You don't have to do this exact path if you want to kind of do what I'm doing in this area. This is how I do it. So let's go ahead and just play around. So first off, let's go with our shovel and get to work. So I'm going to lay down really quick, just with a one-liner going. Oh, and I have all these stupid seeds. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's just put that there. Now, let's do a quick little outline where I want this path to go. So I want this to kind of curve. I want it to do like a little zigzag. So I want it to go a little bit this way. Hold on. Let me just knock all this stupid grass. Now, let's do a little zig and a little zag. So I want to come this way. Okay, let's fatten it out. Get it a little fatty right here. Get a little something to eat. Let's go. The shovel is the food. Let's just oh God, I hit it again. Now, I'm going to be coming down this direction. So, another thing that I want is to put some trees in between. So we have this lovely one. I'm going to mix and match like we do over there. We're going to be putting some of the big spruces. We're going to customize them. We're going to be trying to put some of these big boys here. I'll show you how I do this one. This little guy right here, this little thing, look at this little, it looks like a little cypress tree. We're going to mix that thing in there. And we're also going to bring those little ones, the little birch ones in there. So let's start doing a little more heavy path work. So let's see. I want this to curve, and then I want this to come back in this direction and maybe straighten out a little bit right here. And then this will be the main path. So let's go like this. Let's see. Get out of here, torch. Ooh, you gone. Whatever. And we can go ahead and play around with this. So right here is the main area. Okay, now let's go like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and put little houses maybe down here, maybe one here, maybe one over here, and just spread it out a little bit. But and we won't do, I mean, I might sneak in a house today, but we're going to worry about the houses later on. But at least to get the idea of how we're doing it, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. So there we go. So this is a little path, just a little bit of a template of a path. We can modify it as we go along. Remember, paths is completely modifiable. You can change it, you can move it around, you can take it out, you can do stuff to it. It's all up to you and how you want to do it. But here's a little bit of a path. So one thing you want to worry about too is elevation changes. Like we're going from here to here. I don't have auto jump on. I want to have a way that I can get up and down without having to jump. So I've been mixing in the spruce slab. So I'm going to throw a little bit of a spruce slab going up and going down. So that makes it really cool. I love the spruce slab because it looks very dirty. It's the nicest brown to compare it to path block and coarse dirt and stuff like that. So spruce, I love it. Another thing you could put is even other slabs. You can go ahead and throw in some cobble, some stone if you want. It depends on what your whole theme is in your world. So for me, we're using spruce slab as our main theme for going up and down these little paths like that. So Bubbles, you like that? You all here have another piece of chicken. You're a good girl. So now we got our path done. So another thing I like to do to make the path a little more worn down, just go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and knock down around the path, just in nice random spots, but around the path, left and right of it. Not all of it, not every single block next to it, not the whole thing. Just a couple little sprinkles, just make it look as organic and natural as possible. We're gonna knock down a little bit of the edges, okay? Now, in those edges, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in some of this coarse dirt like so. And then we're also going to bring in a little bit of gravel too. And we're going to beat it up. We're going to mess it up a little bit just like so. So think about a path. A path is pretty much where you're going to walk the most in. You're going to walk to this path to get from point A to point B. Now, when you're walking down these paths, there's going to be a central path that you're going to be pretty much trampling as much as you can. But there's also going to be some people who are just going to walk a little bit off to the grass side, walk a little bit off to this side. So it kind of looks like this main path is the main trampled on one. This one, it kind of gets hit from time to time, and it kind of gets wasted away a little bit. So you're going to go ahead and do some of that. So it's kind of wasted on the side a little bit. Now, you're also going to have a little bit of gravel on these things just to have it. You know, I like it just because it changes the texture a little bit of the landscape. You don't really need to put the gravel. I just like it because it just adds a little bit more color, a little bit more gray to that. But gray's a color, right? Yes, it is. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of gravel going down this path right here. There we go. See, and look how much that just changed this whole area already. Look at this. I love it. Now, I wish I had Silk Touch. I don't have Silk Touch yet. We're going to get that very soon. Right, Bubbles? But if I had Silk Touch, I'll grab some of this Podzo. But it's fine. It's fine. We're good. This is looking very lovely. Now, that's step number 1. Now, step number 2. Let's add some life to this path. We're going to add some trees, and we're going to add some bush. We're going to add some rocks. So, first off, where do you determine where you're going to put trees? Now, it's all up to you and how you want to have it and where you want to put your trees. But what I like doing is just giving a nice sight line from the path. So if you look at this way, where do you think a tree just catches your eye? Point at the screen right now. I see you pointing. You're pointing right where the cursor is. Perfect. That's a good spot. Now, right here is a very good spot for a tree. Now, we have a lot of stuff in our inventory. I got a lot of flowers, too. We're going to be adding a lot. So, for now, you know what? Let's add a nice big old oak. Let's see if we can do it one shot. This might take us a couple tries. So, this is how I do it. So, let's just pick a spot. Right here looks like a very, very nice spot. right there, right on the curve. And then I like putting it here because let's just say this goes up right here, right? I want to play around with the branches like we do and the base and the roots and stuff like we did over, well, here, but like here. So I want to expand it. If this goes straight up here, I want to have some branches and some roots popping out towards the path like this. So this is going to be nice. So I think that's a good spot. Whenever you're doing these, I'm going to try to make sure there's no grass in the way because that I don't know if it does, but I think it affects the way it grows big. So this is what I like doing. So let's grab some regular old cobblestone. Let's get some torches. This is the trick that I've been doing forever. And it works like 60% of the time. And the sun's going down. Come on now. So let's do this fast. So I'm going to go right here. Go a step back from there. We're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab the little torch trick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. And let's bone meal it. I only got 26 on me. I think I have more back home, but let's see what we could do. Please, please, please grow into a big boy. That sucks. I wanted a big boy. That's not good enough. Okay, whatever. Let me play around with this. Let's do this like a bunch more times. I'll be right back. Let me make it daytime too. I gotta bring my bed. Bubbles, let's go get the bed. And we did it. It just took 3 more tries, but we got 2 lovely trees right here stacked up. And I love it that the overhang. Oh, man, we're going to play around with this thing. Oh, but before we get on, we're going to keep going. I forgot today's comment of the day. I was just so excited to just do some building and some landscaping and terraforming. I completely forgot. So one thing I always wanted to ask is, going off what we asked yesterday, what is some of the things that you're not good at, that you don't feel comfortable building? What I want to ask this one. This is a good question. What haven't you built yet in Minecraft that you want to build? So I've built a bunch of different builds in Minecraft, but something that I've always wanted to build that I've never ever built was an actual a pirate ship. I've never built a pirate ship. I build boats. I build small boats. I build little dinghies, little gondola, little tiny boats. Not even a ship. I built like sailboats, little things like that. I even built maybe like a little airship once. But I've never built a full-on pirate ship, and that's something that I really want to do very, very soon. Okay, and I got to. That's something I got to do for me. But what haven't you built in Minecraft yet that you've always wanted to? That's a good one. Let me know in the comment down below. I'm gonna pick the best one. Okay. So there you go. Something you haven't built yet that you've always wanted to build. I can't believe I haven't built a pirate ship yet. I got to go back to my Decidedly Vanilla server and build one there, man. I got a pirate cove in there. But let's knock this thing all the way out. And it worked. It worked. This is like hit or miss. I think I get this maybe like 60%, I think, of the time. But it does fail quite a bit. So there you go. This is how I make the big boy trees. So another thing that I like doing now is coming in here. Let's get some of my logs. So coming in here with the 113 feature that it needs to be talked about more often, is the addition of these beautiful bark blocks. They don't call it bark blocks anymore. They just call it oak wood. But these things just change the way you do your trees. Is so awesome. So instead of doing a big old full-on custom tree from start to finish, this is a good way for my lazy friends like me. Sometimes I get a little lazy. You know, trees take a long time, man. But sometimes I love doing full-on customs. But every once in a while, I like plopping these down. This is how you pretty much replace these blocks. See, get rid of those exposed little pieces there, like this. See if I can sneak in here and take this out, and just go ahead and replace these bad boys with these bad boys, and it changes everything. Look at that. Now, another thing that I like doing, expanding the base. Get a little bit of a nice root system going. So something like this. Let's see. The way I do these, I play around. I just go ahead and just see it, how it would look like. Maybe something like this always looks awesome. Extending that little branch over, taking these out, maybe adding some more roots. Put them on the ground. Take them out like this. Exploring the possibilities of roots. Come on. Put some in the path like so. Looking very awesome. See, like this looks a little bit too similar. So I'm going to take that out. And then, you know what we can also add? Spruce does so many lovely things. It matches so well with these blocks, with the oak block. It's just insane how it matches. So things that I like doing is coming underneath here, maybe put a little bit of a fence post right there, maybe another little fence right here. Oh, it just adds so much. Come in here, maybe throw a little bit of trapdoor, maybe some up top, maybe some over here in the corner. Stuff like this looks so much better. Look at that, just adds to it. Maybe drop some down here in the corner, drop some down here. And is it nighttime? My God, Stuff like that just adds so much to this world and to the tree that I just love it. Other things we could do too is add some overhangs. So I'll just come over here and just overhang a little bit of these bushes coming down, just draping down, just to give a little bit more just niceness, a little more roundness to this. See, like that, just a little overhang does so much. Going all the way around, and it's getting so dark. Hold on, let's just do this. I'm gonna do a little overhang to this one, a little overhang to this guy, add these little base to the thing. It's gonna look so nice. I'll be right back with you guys, and we'll continue on with this terraforming stuff. Look at this. All right, so there you have it. We added a bunch more trees, and I'm gonna show you how we do the big spruces too. Add some spruce here, another spruce here, and we'll modify it right now. I'll show you how we do it. And then another extra little baby lovely tree over here. Well, I still have to add the little bits. We'll do that now. But it's looking very nice. Look at this. A lot more life to it. The path has some trees, some life. I love it. Now, next thing, let me show you how to do these little spruces. If you ever want to do them, it's so easy. Just plop in a 2x2 spruce, and then you just go ring around the base like this. Just a little ring around like this, some up, some down, some higher, some lower. Just like this, and then we're gonna spread out maybe a little more on that side, give it a little bit of variation on this. Then we're gonna grab our shovel, and we're gonna go boop. Let's pop in a little bit of roots, maybe popping out this direction. So we're gonna go bam bam, maybe one here and here. Oh, I like this one because it goes over this edge. So let's plop some roots that just came over. Let's see, from this direction, like that. So it came over and down, maybe a little spread out job right there. Oh, looking good. Say something like this. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. Hold on. Come on, get out of here. Maybe something like that. Oh, there we go. And then I'll mix in again some of the spruce. I love spruce on almost everything. It looks so good. Maybe a little bit of that right here. Let's just eyeball it. Maybe something like right here and there. And oh, hold on, maybe throw in a little bit of that. Oh, I gotta add some of that mossy. So something like this looks very, very cool. Maybe a little more of this guy, and maybe one more up top. Oh, there we go. This looks a little bit too busy though on this side. Hold on, this looks like it could be too much. Something like that. Oh, even better. Bloop, there it is. Awesome. And for these spruces here, I like adding some oak bushes just to surround it on the bottom. Have a little bit of a color change from the bush right there. Something like that draping down, and there you go. That is a simple way to do a custom spruce tree without having to do it from scratch. Now, I plopped in some of these lovelies here on this side. So for this one is the one I do with the let me see, where can I find it? I'm fine. Go. Bloop, there it is. One of those little guys right there. So for this one, this tree, I use the beautiful Better Leaf add-on from our boy Germs Boy that changes the color of the birch leaf. Come on, yellow, so pretty. So for this one, it's not too crazy. I just go up maybe like 4, and on certain spots, I might pop in a little one like this. And then we just go around. Let me grab a little dirt for pillaring. So then I would just go ahead, and this is random. Totally random. Just want to make it look a little full, but not too big. Just enough. And let me get up to the top right here. Give it a little bit of a tip right about there. Something like that. Let's see. Let's take a little. Yeah, like that. Look how simple. Something so small like that just changes everything. Look how pretty that is. I have a shovel. So right here we can do a little cypress one. Let's see. How did I do the cypress? I think I didn't like this. Let's go right here. It's another lovely little spot. For this one, we're definitely going to need to pillar up, but this is a little bit of a taller one. So let's go. We're going to go here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's good. It's 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, and you know what? That's it. Let's just twist this one that way. Let's do some parkour in. Oh, baby. Let's twist one right there, and let's do one right about here. So this is a smaller one that we're normally used to, but these trees are so tall that I don't mind. So for this one, I'm just going to go up and do a nice little curve around here. Let's make it look full, but not too full. Make it look tall and slender, right? Like a Slender Man version of a tree. So something like that, and then we're gonna go up to the tippy top. Let's get up here again, and we're gonna just go up. For these, I like going up a little bit, maybe like a 1 and a 2 over the top edge right there. And I don't really want to connect it too much to this guy here, but that is fine. I think right there. I think we nailed it. That is a good version. I think maybe just one more right there. Oh, that's good. Let's take it out. Take these little pillar blocks. Oh man, I can't wait for scaffold. Come on, 114. Here we go. So right there. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. I love it, and it comes down this direction. Have a little variation on the way you see those trees. I think we might even pop a couple more on the way. Okay, we'll do a little more on the way, but let's do some more path work. So now we're coming down to this direction, and these are where the houses are going to go. Now, before we get into that, we still need to add a little more life to this area. If you notice, the floor is just really plain. So how about we add a little bit of rocks? So for this, mossy cobble is our go-to block. We're going to have a little bit of gravel. We're going to have a little bit of stone. This is going to look nice. So right here, see these empty little patches right here? How about this spot will benefit so much for having a nice little rock. So the way I do my rocks is something like this. Maybe throwing in here on the side, maybe another little bit. Leave that mossy open though. Maybe we do something like that. It looks like a nice little boulder rock formation right here on the side. To give more life to it though, this is what you could do. Let me grab our shear. Let's grab some of this grass that's back here. Because if you notice, there is a lot of coarse dirt. And you can't bone meal coarse dirt. So the best way to do adding grass to coarse dirt is just shear some, drop some down. Put some in here. Maybe even grab the bone meal once you do that. And we're going to double tall grass that. Oh, see how cool that is right there? Little rock right there. It's looking so awesome. Now, other little things you could do to prettify the area, throw a little bit of a flower. Don't overdo the flower. I don't like overdoing flowers. Overdoing flowers is a no-no. Just have nice little spots of just every once in a while, a little splash of flower. You don't want to overdo it with the flowers. Unless you have a flower field, and then that's not bad. Go ahead, do it right there at that point. Here, let's do another little rock. That looks so cool. Let's do something like this, a small one. A small little rock. Maybe something like this and something like that. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm going to throw in a little bit of that mossy cobblestone around the rock on the floor. Give it like a nice little look to it. Looks like little pebbles and stuff. That looks so cool, right? I love that. Also, this bed. We're going to use this bed on certain spots. This bed is the brown bed in this pack. So we can use little benches. And it's almost nighttime. So little bits like this. So let me add a couple little rocks to the area. A couple little bushes. And I'll show you a little more progress on this thing. But it's looking nice. We also have to solve the lighting problem because this is gonna get really dark. All right, we'll do that right now. Hold on. Oh man, I love it with the shaders. Everything looks so cool, so filled with so many things. I'm in love. Now, a little things that we did add was the bench. I added it here with a little more details with some of the trapdoors in the back with some signs just to add a little bit more to it. And you can definitely do this in your world. You don't need this bench if you don't use Germ's pack. But how dare you use the pack? It's amazing. You can just put some slabs here with some trapdoors. Same thing. But it looks so cool. And added as much details as I could pack in this path. Looking so cool. I changed up these leaves a little bit because they were the same leaves as the oak one from this one. So I added the dark oak leaf and it's so cool. It has little apples in it. Isn't that amazing? So cool. We added another tree over here at the end and then I curved the path to head down over here to where the housing is going to be. It's going to be this whole area right here. We added a bunch of farmhouses. But look at this. Isn't this awesome? Night and day. Completely terraformed, changed, transformed into something very cool. And this path is looking so nice. Only little things that I want to add now is just some lighting. And then for lights, I'm just gonna come in here and throw in some torches, cover these up with some trapdoors, just like that. Some could be over, that's fine, and then some could be under. We can even put them under the leaves here too. Add just a little bit more detail to it, something like this. Ooh, we can even put a little trapdoor right there too. So what? Who cares? Let's have fun with trapdoors. Little bits here. We can add a couple more details down here. Let me see. Just drop one right inside. There we go. And just adding little bits of light like that hidden, so we don't actually see the torch. Oh. It changes the world, and trust me, you want to do that. But a lot of people have been asking for little cart designs, and I want to add one right here in this little spot, almost like the cart was coming down here, but we was like, it's so heavy, I need help. So we kind of parked it over here, waiting for people to come over here and help out with the cart. So I'm going to put a cart there. I want to add a couple of these carts, different styles throughout the world, but let's do a quick little cart action. I don't know. Let's see what we can make. So right here, I'm thinking, let's drop it right there. So that'll be one wheel. Take a space and put, let's see, another one right about there. That'll be another wheel. come in here. Let's put one there and one there. Let's see if I can come up with a really cool one. I have some stuff we can use right about here. Let's see if we could bring it all in. Let's see, take that out, bring this in. Okay, let's see. So for the wheels, I like putting these little fence gates. It looks very, very cool. Looks like it's actually being held up by this area. It looks awesome. Another thing that I want to add is some of this lovely oak. So 2 oaks right there should be fine. Let's see. Right here we can add a slab. Let's see, a couple slabs right there. Looks pretty cool. I'm thinking right over this one we can add a little seat right about there and there. So that'll be your seat. Looking awesome. Then another thing we could do, it's gonna be a tiny cart, so let's see, how about we add some stripped spruce right here, maybe up by, I think that's fine. It's gonna be a tiny little cart just to add for 2 things. So something like this, maybe on the tippity top we can add, let's see, some spruce slab right there. Oh, that looks so cool. On this side, I'm thinking we could just do one of these. Let's see. These are the Acacia trapdoors. I love these so much. Hold on. I want to put one on the top of that. So hold on. There we go. So one over here, bam, bam, and then get rid of that guy. That looks so cool. And then over here on this end, we can do. Let's see, how about regular trap? We can go like this. Ooh, wrong place. Wrong placement. Double wrong placement. Something like that. That looks awesome. Let's take this out. Take this out. So a tiny little cart in the back here we can throw in. I have a little chest and maybe a note block here. Looking awesome. Little thing and a little thing right there. Oh my god, that is so nice. How about a little sign action on this side and a little sign action on this side. And that right there looks cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. How about we can even add a couple more signs down here? That looks really, really cool. Adds a little more detail to it right there and there. And that's all there is to it. A little cart. That's it. Oh, as the sun is going down. Oh, perfect opportunity to check out the lighting. Oh, look at the sun going down. So let's see. What since we're here, let's check out the lighting. Let's see what needs lights, what does not. Let's see. Let's hold steady right here as the sun's going down. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, what needs light? Right here. We need light right here. So let's go. Bam, bam. Oh, that's way too deep. There we go. That needs light. Perfect. This needs light for sure. Let's take this down right here. Bam. There we go. Lovely. Oh, this definitely needs something. I gotta get rid of this chest too. So a little light right in here. Cover that up. Oh, definitely in here. Let's see. How about right inside? Bubbles, I hear you, girl. Don't worry about it. I know it's super dark. How about, hold on. Let's put some light right there. Oh, perfect. There we go. Let's watch. See, this is looking awesome. See where the light is? Okay, you want to sneak maybe some light down here? It's like a little perfect spot. Oop, hello? Like right in there. Oh, baby. There we go. Okay, let's check it out. Bubbles, what's up, girl? I know it's a little dark. You're not scared. You're a soldier. You'll bite anyone who comes down your way. Don't you worry about it. Right here. That's a nice one. Right there. Lighting with sausage. Let's go. Bam. There we go. So now the path is nice and lit up. Oh, with the God rays. That counts as God rays too, right? It's God rays. Is moon rays. Moon God rays. There you go. This is a nice spot as well. High tree. There you go. And boop. Oh, right here for sure. Let's throw one in here. And boop and poop. There it is. Oh, let's see. And now the path is lit up. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, so good. So good. Even one right there. Oh, looking nice. Look at this. Oh, so good. All right, hold on. Let me make it daytime. We'll come back in a second. I'll read the comment of the day from the last one, the last remaining one, and we'll call it an episode. What do you guys think, man? This is coming out. Oh, so good. As I stop the record button. A creeper! Oh man, you guys almost had the loudest headphone warning, and here's your headphone warning. This came out of nowhere. Oh, come on now. Give me a second. Ugh. All right, and the path is all done. It came out lovely, except for that stupid creeper at the end, but that's fine. We have to wait till this regrows grass so we can go ahead and do path block. But man, we did such an awesome job. Check this out. Bubbles is in love, walking around, doing all kinds of things here. But this is how we do paths. This is how we do terraforming. This is how we do a little bit of landscaping, adding a little bit of life to this world. Look how cool this has turned out compared to how it was before. This is awesome, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, learn a little bit, get a little bit of inspiration just for your world, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. And I love this little card. Take it, build it at your own. You got this for you. Bubbles likes it. But the comment question of the day number 2, this is gonna go specifically the second I saw this. It was before we even made that path video, before we even did this one, so it was fitting that we picked this one. So J Bright Shadow 93, lately paths. This is what they had trouble with. This is what they needed help with. This is what we did today. Lately path, they just don't look right. Terraforming to some degree, and then creating variety within a style. There you go. Hopefully that helped a lot for you and for everyone else. So thank you so much for comments all the day. So many people comment. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And we're gonna be gone for now. We're gonna be coming back very, very soon. I'll probably do a back-to-back episode, maybe another episode tomorrow, and we could go ahead and do a couple little farmhouses. What do you think? Little farmhouses? But we got a lot of work to do still in this farm. Bubbles is ready to go. Right, Bubbles? Eat your chicken, girl. Eat the chicken. She's a good girl. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you very soon on the next episode. Goodbye. Bubbles, what are you looking at? She wants some more chicken.